Hey guys, I hope you're ready for another Mom Life Clean with me. You're going to be joining me as I tackle my long to-do list over multiple days. I'm going to be doing some freezer meal prep, deep cleaning, spring cleaning, cleaning up lots of real life messes, and I'm bringing you along. We are going to do this together. I hope you're ready. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to get moving. Hello to all of my wonderful YouTube friends. Thank you for joining me for another video. This is a Mom Life Clean with me. These videos are kind of fun, a little bit different than just like my normal cleaning. These type of videos, I attempt to tackle my to-do list for the week as, you know, I'm momming, doing all the things that I need to do every single day, and you guys are coming along. And as you'll see, this video is filmed over multiple days. For the most part, I don't get all of my cleaning done in one day. I mean, it's near impossible with kids. So just so you know that whether you have a long to-do list or you have a lot of things that you need to get done, do not focus on how long it takes you. Even if you feel like it takes you too long, that is okay. It is a marathon, not a sprint. Do not get bogged down in how long it takes you to do something. All that matters is that you're accomplishing it. Even if it takes you 6 months to go through a room or a closet, that's okay. It's a marathon, okay? So this is day one. I was starting out just cleaning. It was a dark, gloomy, stormy day. We were getting some severe thunderstorms. So we had planned on staying home all day. The girls were on spring break, and we were just trying to tackle some things, do some things on, that we've been meaning to do. But since we were at home, we were just trying to catch up on all of that stuff. So Mike was working from home this day. He actually hasn't worked from home in a couple of weeks. So he was at home, and Avery was doing some other things. She had helped me with a bunch of stuff the night before. So she was just off doing her own thing, I think playing Barbies and reading. And since she helped me yesterday, I told the twins, Addison and Emery, I'm like, okay girls, you gotta help mommy today. So they were helping me, and I was just kind of popping around the house and getting a few things done. I wanted to deep clean our rugs. I've been using my new Bissell Crosswave with Hydro Steam to surface clean the rugs, and that's been a huge lifesaver, but I have not deep cleaned my rugs since we moved in, and I knew it was time. So I'm gonna bust that out and really give those rugs a deep clean. If you're new here, welcome. I want to make for sure you feel welcomed in this community. If you are a returning viewer, truly thank you for being here and coming back. I truly appreciate you. If you guys are new here, I post lots of videos on cleaning, organizing, and all of that. And typically my Sunday videos are just straight cleaning. That is where my passion lies. That is what I enjoy doing. And I don't know, it's just the one thing that I feel like I am passionate about and I enjoy doing and I am kind of good at, I guess. I don't want to brag or anything, but I feel like I have an eye for, like organization and cleaning and all of that. So that's what I like to focus on. But these mom life cleaning videos, I get to kind of open up and share a little bit more of my personality. So if you're here for these mom life videos, mom life cleaning videos, thank you, because, I feel like I can be a little bit more vulnerable, share more of my life than just cleaning. And I don't know, it's just when you have a bigger platform, sometimes it can be kind of intimidating to open up more of your life. And I just want to thank all of you guys for being here and always being supportive and being my biggest cheerleader. And I just hope I can be that for you guys too. So if you guys ever need a good cheerleader, I'm always here. I'm here to listen to you. If you need someone to vent to, over on Instagram, I've gotten some of you guys who have messaged me and you're like, I just need to vent to someone, and you're the person I thought of. And I think sometimes I can be that person for you because I don't know you personally, and sometimes it's nice to be able to open up or vent to someone who doesn't really know you. So just know that I am your biggest cheerleader and I'm always here if you guys ever need anything. So I have two different carpet cleaners, and this is the smaller one, the more budget-friendly carpet cleaner, and the lighter one. And so this one is great because it's more compact, it's lightweight, and I love using it for my rugs. So if you guys don't have a lot of space to store different things, maybe your budget's a little bit lower, this Hoover Power Dash Pet carpet cleaner is phenomenal. I truly love it. I think it's great. I do have a Bissell Pro Heat Pro Pet big carpet cleaner. I do like that one better for cleaning my actual carpets. It also has an upholstery tool, but it's heavier, it's bulkier, and it does cost more. So just a couple different options. If you guys do need a carpet cleaner, you can always message me and I can kind of give you the pros and the cons to each. But I was using the Hoover Power Dash Pet to clean the rugs, and then I use my Bissell Steam Shot hand steamer to clean it out because the top parts don't come off. With the other carpet cleaner, all of the pieces come off, so it's really easy to clean. That is one thing I don't love about this Hoover Power Dash Pet, is it's kind of a pain to clean, so that's why I was using my hand steamer. But this is another day, and I was gonna do some spring cleaning. Here I'm using this Scrub Daddy damp duster. I tried to show you guys, but when it comes out of the package, it is hard, and then when you just get it wet with hot water, and it's almost like a sponge, and it's a lot softer, and you can use it to damp dust your blinds, baseboards, and things like that. So here's a little cleaning hack for you. I actually did this in our old house. So I took a regular, I don't know if that's a Scotch-Brite sponge, you can really use whatever, and we made cuts down it so it fit the grooves of the window tracking. So our windows here don't have any tracking, but I used this on our slider door in the old house, and it had like metal pieces running down the middle, and so you can kind of cut those slits so it goes over those grooves or whatever, and it's just a good way to maintain your window sills or door sills or whatever. And I think the sponge is really good for maintaining. So this room is our dining room. As you guys can see, we don't have anything in here, and we probably will not have anything in here for a while. It's just not on my radar. I've said this a million times. We need a new kitchen table, kitchenette, I guess. And so I'm sure you guys know, but kitchen tables can be kind of expensive. And I do want to get a really nice table in here. Because this is the room that I plan on, I kind of think of, like holiday dinners or special dinners and things like that. So I do want to get a good table in here. And because we don't use this room, I don't really clean it very often. So I thought while I had the time, because the girls were actually with Mike's mom, some fun things with my niece, or just for part of the day, not the whole day. And so I figured while they were gone and I had some time that I didn't expect I would have, that I would focus on deep cleaning, spring cleaning this room. And make sure you stick around because I'm going to be doing some freezer meal prep. I'm going to be prepping 2 super easy, simple meals. One's a slow cooker meal. One's more of a casserole type of meal that you can just pop out of the freezer and pop into the oven, and then some breakfast meal prep and some freezer organization and clean out. Okay, so let's just get into high point and low point to the week. So if you guys are new here, I like to share just as a way to be able to chat with you guys, share a high point and a low point to my week. It's not like anything, like when I say high point, sometimes it's not super high, sometimes it's not super low. It could just be a small situation. But low point. Well, actually, the high point and the low point are kind of intertwined. So like I said, it's spring break. So last weekend we kind of spent our spring break with the girls. We didn't want to go on a family vacation for spring break because we just moved into the house. We did take the girls on a weekend getaway. We had lots of fun doing lots of things with them, lots of quality time together over the weekend. And then this week we're just kind of focused on we're going to the zoo. We're going to go to we went to the zoo. We're going to some metro parks. We're going to a science center and just doing those type of things. But we're on spring break, and I think the high point is that we're on spring break. We don't have the routine. We're laid back. We stay up a little bit later. We can sleep in. Everyone feels a little bit more relaxed because we're not so scheduled, and that's a good thing, right? It's kind of fun to just kind of let your hair down, sleep in, stay up late, and not be so serious with homework and all of that and the daily grind. But on the other end of that, it kind of makes the kids go crazy, or even mom and dad, because there's a lack of a routine. So it's kind of a good and a bad thing, I guess you could say. I'll elaborate more here in a minute so I don't get too long-winded in talking. So yeah, you know, it's fun to be more laid back and spend just quality time with the girls. Like, we've had so much fun together. The weather has been nicer, so that's why I said we've been going to more parks, we've been getting outside more, and just enjoying nature and, you know, everyone as a family. And that's been so nice. But when there's not a routine, sometimes, you know, it can get a little bit difficult at times. And the kids are also not used, or all three of them are not used to being together 24/7. And so because of that, there's been, you know, some bickering and things like that. So I don't know, like, I don't want spring break to end, but I think there's some good aspects of it. The one thing, we'll have summer break coming up. So our school district gets out, I think I've been told, pretty early. It's usually like May 20 something or so. So we don't have too much longer left until summer, and I kind of can't wait. So it's been a very, very good week, but lots of fun. But I'm looking forward to getting back into a little bit of a routine. So here soon, you're gonna see me do some freezer meal prep. I kind of one of those people, not kind of, I don't like to cook, I hate it, but I'm one of those people where once I get in the right mindset, like, I'm like, okay, let's go. So I would almost rather spend like 2 or 3 hours meal prepping or making multiple meals and then not have to cook all week long or something like that. I've kind of really been doing that lately, and I'm just always looking for the easiest, simplest meal in general, even more so during the week. So you're going to be joining me as I create or make 2 freezer meals and then some smoothie packs that I'll have. The girls have really been getting into smoothies lately, so I wanted to prep those before we go back to school for the mornings, and then a new TikTok pancake idea that I want to give a try. So we're going to be doing that here soon.
Then it's quiet.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of the day it is. Welcome. So what I'm going to be doing today is doing some freezer meal prep. Let's just knock out a couple of meals. That way they're ready to go. We are getting into a pretty busy season with the twins playing soccer and Avery playing softball. So between practices and things like that, it's just easier to pull something out of the fridge. Not to mention with Mike back in the office more frequently now, he's not home in the evenings as much to kind of help and do all of that. So I'm gonna meal prep some freezer meals. So those are ready to go and we just need something quick and easy. And then I saw this, actually somebody sent this to me. It's on TikTok and it's just a way to have yummy filling pancakes in the morning. Just try to make our lives as simple as possible so I can bring you guys along. I'll share the 2 freezer meals I want to make, and then I want to make some smoothie packs, organize the fridge, and make those pancakes. So hopefully I can give you guys some meal inspiration, and we'll see if that TikTok pancake hack works. So the recipes that I'm making, I will have those recipes linked in the description, but my girls love pancakes. And one of you guys sent me this TikTok viral, well, it was a viral TikTok, where you take pancake batter, you freeze it in an ice cube tray. You can put like you'll see me, I'll add sprinkles and some fruit and things like that. And then you can just pop out a pancake cube in the mornings, put it on a pan in low heat, and you have a quick and easy pancake. And I was using protein pancake mix, the Kodiak cake mix. The girls really like that, and I just like how it has some added protein so it can kind of fill their bellies up and last them through most of the morning. Avery actually does not, so she's in 2nd grade. She doesn't eat lunch until almost 12:30, and they don't have a snack. So she eats breakfast about, I would say, between 8 and 8:15. The bus doesn't pick her up until 8:30, 8:35, and then she doesn't eat until 12:30 without a snack. So I always like to make for sure she has a pretty decent breakfast. Oh, and if you guys have any recommendations for reusable bags, so I'm just using regular Ziploc sandwich bags. I've used some in the past, but they were like knockoff, like store brand reusable bags, and they never last. They get crinkly, they get old, they don't zip correctly. So if you guys have any other, or if you have suggestions on reusable bags, let me know, because I think that would be really helpful. Still trying to figure out a good system on how to organize this. What I have found since we moved in, it's just trying to limit what we have in here because it's harder to see what's down there when you layer different foods. The good part is we have multiple freezers. You know, like the foods that we eat more on a daily basis or a weekly basis here, bulk foods in the deep freezer, and just kind of like
I don't know, we really don't have a ton in the other freezer, but it does make it a little bit easier. If you guys have any tips or tricks, I know, sorry, it beeps if you leave this open. If you have any tips or tricks on how to organize this in a good way, if you found something, let me know. I think the hard part is all of these kind of deep freezers are all different depending on the layout of the freezer and the fridge combo. So the fact that I have 3 drawers, you may have a freezer like this, but it may not be 3 drawers. So I think it is really different for everybody. But you guys have any tips, let me know. If not, I think I'm just gonna try to keep the freezer foods that we keep in here as minimal as possible, so that way I can see everything.
So I will have these recipes linked in the description, but the girls love tacos. That is, we pretty much have some version of tacos every single week. They love it, and I've talked about how they have gotten picky. We are trying different things, and I'm always looking for ways to get in more, veggies and different types of foods. And like, the girls don't like black beans. They don't like this type of stuff. But I had gotten a frozen burrito. It was a cilantro lime or chicken cilantro lime burrito. I think it was the Reds brand. There's chicken and like rice and black beans and corn. They all 3 love it, but they won't eat black beans separate. So this was kind of the motivation for this taco casserole bake, is that I wanted to make it flavorful but also healthy. And the recipe just called for regular rice, and the girls really like Spanish rice. So I found this Seeds of Change. It's a little bit healthier, and so I was using that. Other than tacos, the girls do love tortellini, ravioli, and I've made this before. The girls really like it. So once I find a recipe that we really, really like, and if there's some type of vegetable in it, I always make for sure I save it and then remake it. I will say with this recipe, I have never made into a freezer meal. And so I wasn't sure how it would turn out, but I will tell you we already made it because I filmed this about a week ago and it was still really, really good. I will not leave you hanging with these pancake cubes, whatever you want to call them. I will update you and let you know how they turned out. I was a little skeptical because I was worried, because the directions say to put them in a pan on low heat, and I was just worried that it would burn on the outside and then not be cooked in the inside. So I wanted to make for sure I gave you guys an update. The girls love their pancakes, specifically Avery, so this is why I really, really wanted to try it. And thank you to whoever sent this to me. If you guys ever find any recipes or helpful activities for the kids or anything, I have a couple of you guys that I can think of that send me reels or TikToks that have simple, easy recipes for families like ours, or like really cool arts or crafts or things like that. And I truly appreciate when you guys send me those. It just makes me feel so good that you guys are thinking about me and watching out. So I just want to say thank you to whoever sent me this, and I will update you guys. So here I was just prepping it all, putting it all away. I did let both meals kind of cool off because I had to cook the meat. So I wanted them to cool off before I sealed them off and then put them in the freezer.
All right, so I've never made this into a freezer meal, but we will give it a go since it's one of our favorites that's ready to go. All I have to do for this, so I just wrote the directions, just dump it in a crock pot meal. I just have to add the vegetable broth, so I'll have all of this. I like buying the ingredients when I make the meal, and then that way I know I have it on hand when it comes time to make it. And then you cook it on low for 4 hours, and then when it's about 20 minutes from done, you can add some spinach, then cook it for an additional 15 or 20 minutes or so. And then this one, the taco bake, is just $3.50 for 25 minutes. So I'll pull it out, let it defrost, and then pop it in the oven.
I'm just trying to get by. I don't know how you do it. Trying to keep you off my mind. I can't hold to it. You make it easy, but every time I fall back again. Tell me all the secrets, 'cause baby I can see the end. Don't slow down. I just need you to say you won't let go. I will keep my heart wide open. All I ask of you, baby, keep the fire burning. Come on, keep the fire burning. I keep losing track of time.
So I'm filming these voiceovers at the end of the week, and as I reflect on our spring break, it was a good one. And I think I'm realizing, the twins are getting older and we're able just to do more. With our weekend away, we did so much as a family, and it was a good weekend because, like, the twins being 4, I feel like they can actually do the things that Avery also wants to do at this point. And when I reflect back on the weekend, last weekend, and the week, it was just such a good week. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but the couple of days where you saw me doing some cleaning, the kids were not just off playing peacefully together. They were with my mother-in-law one day for a few hours and my mom for a few hours. Mike and I both grew up near our grandparents, both sets of our grandparents, and that's the main reason why we live here in Northwest Ohio. I would personally love to be in a warmer climate. I hate the cold, like absolutely hate the cold. I love the heat, but family trumps all of that. So our Mike's mom had asked to take the girls because she had our niece. They live Mike's sister and brother-in-law, they live about an hour north of us. So they were, she had our niece, and so she wanted the girls to kind of all play for a few hours. And I think they went to the library, into a park, and then my mom and dad had them over so they could make cakes for Easter, little bunny cakes. So it was just like, I think 2 or 3 hours both days, but it gave me a time to breathe, to catch up, because I felt like the house was a disaster after the kids being home all week. So it was a good spring break. And if you guys just had spring break, I hope you had a good one, and I hope you also had a very happy Easter.
Okay, I'm like losing it and I look like a hot mess. I'm trying to get everything done so I can go have some fun with the kids. But one really cool feature about this fridge and freezer, it's a Bosch, by the way. And the main reason why we got it was the like crisper or the produce drawers, they're supposed to keep fresh produce longer than normal. I don't remember what they told us, but I will tell you that even if I don't put them in sealed containers, strawberries, berries that usually go bad pretty quickly last so much longer, like an extra week or two than previously. So that's the reason why we got it. But anyways, one of the cool features is that if you leave the fridge or freezer open for too long, it beeps. Which it's not immediate, you know, if you're just getting stuff out to make something, like it's not gonna beep, but if it's excessive, it will beep. So right now, nothing is open. The freezer is not open. Mike just texted me because he has like an app, I think he has it connected to, and it alerted him that the freezer was open, which kind of made me laugh because it was going off multiple times today. So he was probably getting a lot of alerts. He didn't say anything. I'm sure he knew what I was doing. But anyways, he just texted me and he was like, is the freezer open? And I was like, no, it shouldn't be. I was like blaring my music and I didn't hear it and it's going off and everything is completely closed and sealed. Same thing with the fridge. So I have no idea what it is. Mike should be home soon. So I'm hoping he can get home kind of soon so he can figure it out because it's annoying. But luckily, it's a little bit nice. It's cloudy, but it's, I think, in the 60s, low 60s. So we're gonna run to the park so maybe get out of the house. I don't have to hear it, but everything still feels cold in here. So I don't know what it is, but stay tuned. Actually, I'm gonna wrap the video up now, but stay tuned because I will share with you how I cook those pancakes and how well they work. I'm a little bit skeptical because if they're frozen and you're putting them on a hot pan, will they burn? And, you know, I don't know anything about cooking. That would be my concern, is that they would burn really quickly and then be not cooked inside. But we will see. My girls love their pancakes. I hope you enjoyed this another Mom Life Clean with me. Again, let me know what kind of extra stuff you guys want to see. I do plan on sharing fitness related content soon. I just want to kind of think about the tools, like tips and tricks and hacks that tend to help me, or did help me in the beginning when I was getting used to a new lifestyle of working out and all of that. So I do plan to share that at some point. But anything else you guys like seeing, you know, I love the easy recipes, the meals. Freezer meals are my favorite. Like I said, I would rather spend the time, like an hour or two, just making a bunch of food and then not having to worry about it throughout the week specifically. So if you like easy meals, freezer meals, dump and go meals, whatever you guys like, whatever you want to see, let me know. You guys know what I am. Like, you're not going to say we want something like really elaborate. So anything you know that's right up my wheelhouse, let me know and I will share with you guys. But that is it for today. Thank you for joining me on a Thursday. You know, this is like a bonus video and I know that those of you who are here are my ride or dies. You guys are, you probably have been here for a while, and I mean, I appreciate everyone who watches my videos, but I feel like the people who watch these specific videos, the mom life videos with me, the bonus videos, you guys are like my true people. So thank you for being here, and there will be a new video on Sunday, so don't miss that one. It should be a really, really good one, and stay tuned for those pancakes. We'll be there next. Okay, I said I would give you guys a little update. So when I started cooking, I did have it on pretty low heat. I could actually make them a couple of days ago and he had the fire up higher. He let them sit there and they burnt to the pan. So when I started making them, I'm like, okay, let's start out with super low heat. And it was probably a little bit too low. It turned out pretty good and they taste good. They're really, really good. A TikTok hack that actually works